Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play series of Novaland. And today, episode 17, we're going to be taking a look at some shortfalls in our production lines, as well as exploring new islands. So we have two new islands that are available to us, and we do have the materials needed to do so in order to unlock them. But before we go ahead and open up those islands, I noticed when I walked down south here that I'm out of steel in this little reservoir where that blue guy is at right now. Here, hang on a second, I'll go over here. There's no steel here, and that's because we're using a lot of materials to make stuff, naturally. Not a huge deal. However, we have the ability now to increase our steel production, given that we have mega electric furnaces and mega furnaces. And I kind of wanted to see what it's like to make one. You can see that we have this island here kind of rocking and rolling, doing the setups that we like, but we can improve upon this quite a bit. And so let's go ahead and grab what we need here to make a couple of each. So I don't know how many we're gonna build, but I'm starting off here. I'm assuming we're gonna do a couple. I'm gonna grab a whole bunch actually. And a couple computer modules, not that we're going to need all 91, but I like to have everything on hand so we can continue to build what we need to build without shorting ourselves out. So rather than completely disassembling everything that the bots have collected and done so far, I'm going to hold E and move, and I'm going to set up my robot guy up there. I'm going to move my oxygen up here. I'm gonna take my inlets, which is gonna be this guy, sticks, copper ore, iron ore, all up there, all good things. And then I want to take the outputs. They're gonna be in a separate area, but our power we're gonna shift to be over here, and then we are going to interact this. And okay, so the goal here is going to be kind of understanding how much we have and how much we're making per tick, and see if we can't improve upon that. So we currently have 9 copper and 9 iron, and each one of those is producing 3 every 68 seconds. So if we make one of these and we go big with it, oh my goodness. Okay. So if you put in packages of raw materials and charcoal and packages of sticks, you get out times 100. Which it does 150. Oh, that's so interesting. Do you notice that? So you put in 200 and you get out 150. Now that's tricky. Cool, but we're not looking forward to that. So let's just use our time then to reestablish how we mass produce our steel, because we need more of it. Clearly we're making a lot of it, but we're not doing enough of it. So what I'm going to do here is grab our charcoal, count up what we got out here on the island. 3, 4, and we have 5 of these guys. But it's looking more along the lines of we're going to need 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna make 6. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move this guy over here. Well, no, I like him there. I like what that's doing for us. It just sucks that we're gonna take up quite a bit of this island. You're gonna be 6. You're gonna be charcoal. He's doing his thing. Awesome. Then we need to look at the copper that we do have. We have 9 in total. 6 producing 3 is 18, right? And we need 2 per tick, which happens every 68. These happen every 30. So we're actually making 6 every cycle here for 1. So 6 times 6 is 36. We're consuming 2. So we can theoretically run 18 of these. So it's perfectly balanced. We're still falling short on the steel front, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Let's just organize it here for ourselves. Oops, excuse me. Oh, you know why we're shorting ourselves on it? Is because when we get copper and it goes to the send off section, we don't have the ability to actually withdraw from our existing these drones, right? The drones you can put in but you can't take out. And so that's kind of the problem I'm noticing here. Is I actually had to go around and change some things because the sand up north was having a real hard time. And so what I had to end up doing was breaking down my sand shipment and going with one of the whatchamacallits. It'd be easier to show you, but the logistics thing that sends it between islands, we deleted most of them with drones, but we couldn't delete all of them. Let me just straighten this all up here. Okay, so we got rocks. We're not mining sticks here. Sticks are being brought in, which is totally fine. Yeah, we're getting there. This is gonna be iron. Iron out. 2, 3. And this is gonna be copper out. Where's copper out? Right here. Cool. Rocks out. You're getting moved up there. So there's all of kind of the raw materials being done, and then we need to take a look at moving the remaining coppers so that they're evenly dispersed. This is a long time coming down here and cleaning this up. Having the ability to shift around all the buildings where they stand is kind of a game changer for us. And these produce, so they need 4 every 102, and we're producing 3 every 68, so they do match, 9 for 9. Just wondering why we can't keep up. We're consuming steel faster than we're making it. And that realistically, that's why we can't keep up. What we gotta do is figure out a way to expand our steel production. And if we're balanced on the copper and we're balanced on the iron, and we are consuming most of the raw materials in a timely manner, then we just need to add on, I think, a little bit to our facility. So steel, where do we want steel to kick out? I have no good spot for this. It's gonna break all the symmetry that we have, which is kind of a shame. But I'm just gonna put that right there for a second. Only because I really like how we have all this set up here. It's very even. And I'm wondering if we come down a little bit here. Just a little bit. Same thing here. And we move this down a little bit down here. Ooh, can we Ooh. Decisions. We can do... Oh, yeah, we can. Alright, so those go side by side just like that. This guy moves right up here like that. That is awesome, because now we can put sticks. I'm going to do copper here. I'm going to move the iron, because the iron's on that side of the island. Just like that. And as you can see, we have more than we're able to consume right now. So it is okay if we expand just a hair. Cool. Why is iron being eaten more than the others? Well, it's probably because we are using it over there. Okay. How much are we using on our energy here? We still have room for energy growth. Okay. So here's the deal. How do we add 3 more of these? We gotta add 3 more of the others. In a perfect world, this is easily done. However, my fear is that if we keep going too big, we won't have any raw materials left to mine for our guys to be able to fill these things. Which is kind of a trick, right? We're gonna do what we can. So... how are we doing on this? We make 6 every minute. And we use... we can do another row. That's what I'm gonna do. Do another row. So he took that steel and immediately took it out to the sender, which is right by his doing. That's something that's okay to do. We're gonna pocket them all together. Like this. Please don't ruin too much. Like my one fear. There's so many of these things. Okay. Production. Copper, copper, copper. Iron, iron, iron. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Go, and then copper, copper, copper. So that's 12. So in theory, we're allowed to have 12 of these guys as well. I'm gonna take you. You know, I don't know where I want to put this guy. We're just going to put him down here. And we're going to make some electric furnaces. 1, 2, 3. So that means we have 12. Then we're going to do steel, steel, and steel. I think that's all going to work out for us. Hopefully, we notice that our steel production starts increasing. And then if we need to increase our power facility here, we can. It has room for growth. Alright, we got a new person here that's telling us, hey, you need to help us out. I've not seen this person before. What, where are you at? There's our guy who needs help getting free. But where is the, where's the girl with the exclamation point over her head? How curious. And maybe that's somebody in space? I don't know. But let's go ahead here and take our 2... We can finally explore the islands that we wanted to do. Let's go ahead and take our 2 out of here. Expand. Ooh, new island. Ah, new full island. That's pretty cool. Discover 12 islands. Adventurer. So this person's got to be on this world, am I right? Are you in here? No? Yeah. Are you down here? Ooh, there's another hole. No, but that's the other worm. Where the heck are you? We may never know. Are you in here? What do you need? Oh, Baterium. Oh man, and Baterium is hard to mine too. But it's better than having to beat a boss to get the Baterium. So we're going to do this to unlock this planet. And that gives us more room for manufacturing, which is great. Gonna keep kiting these guys. They are pretty hardcore. Okay, that's 3. Ooh, getting feisty. We only need 5, so we can do 1 more of these. And I don't know why we are choosing to battle this so difficult. We have a pretty strong gun. Don't know what I was thinking there. And then the one thing I've always wanted to do when we clear one of these biomes is actually see it from the middle of the map. I bet you it looks pretty cool rather than doing it from the edge of the map. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to set up this biome scanner. Kind of somewhere over here. I think this is the middle of the island. Boom. And then you get these complete. That was cool. Nice. Alright, new island, has Baterium. Big fan. However, I'm noticing that the Baterium is pretty slow to spawn. But we do have blood flowers. Very neat. Oh, and they take up individual slots as well. So we're gonna go ahead here and get this island rocking and rolling. We're gonna go throw a logistics bot and an oxygen bot, so that way we don't have to worry about that. And then there's 2 ingredients on this island that we have the capabilities of mining. So I'm gonna grab a couple robots here. We're gonna make a couple storage facilities. For now, let's grab 2 of these guys. We're gonna grab 1 logistics bot. Oh, we have a mutant blood flower and a regular blood flower. Very interesting. Okay, so we're gonna grab a separate guy for that as well. Let me see if I can drop off some twig seeds here, because we need room. Need 4 of these speed modules to get everybody up and running. And yeah, are the bees making shelters in the nests we provided? The answer, no. So twig seeds off the menu. Total waste of time. Going back north. Ooh, is that bug always gonna be there? Interesting question. Maybe, maybe not. They drop bones. We don't even need bones. Oh, the resources are just crawling in. Okay, so we're gonna need a miner, another miner, a miner, and a logistics bot. Potentially a defensive bot. It depends. So then we got Baterium. We have Baterium, and it looks like we don't get mutant blood flowers. We only get the regular ones. I'm gonna send all those guys out, and then we are going to make some logistics base here. One of them is going to be Drone. We're gonna do 2 of these just for now. We'll come back and set up drones here in a minute. But that's gonna be Bacterium, and this one is gonna be blood flowers. Did you notice how there's only 1 mutant blood flower? Does that seem important? I think it does. Alright, the Bacterium guys are gonna go right here. Drop those off, and the blood flower guy is gonna put it right here. And then that way we're harvesting. And then I don't know if there's gonna be a bad guy or not on that planet. So what I'm gonna do here is swing south real quick, make a defensive bot, and a bot speed module. Cool. We got so much fuel, it's silly. Don't even know what to do with it. And then you are going to go down here, and everybody is going to get a speed module. Very nice. And the rate at which we're collecting Bacterium is a lot faster than we're collecting the blood flowers, so I'm going to change this guy over to here, and I'm going to make him collect blood flowers. Yep, and then there's that thing. Does that hurt you, naturally? Yes, he does. You're going to be on attack. Go nuts. Mess things up. Alright. So now we have an additional island, which looks like a boss fight island, if we remember any other of the islands that we're on correctly. I'm going to put that guy. Actually, we have a ton of Bacterium. This was just like our the war container, if you will. Grab our buddy. He's going to help us out. And let's swing on over to this new island. Oh boy. What do we have here? A puzzle of some variety. So what happens if we use... Nope, sorry guys, you can hear my dog going on his chew toy. That's okay. What if we end up using all of one type of animal? Did you see that? We lost... Mr. Gremson, what are you doing? There he goes, he's squeaking off. What if we use all of one type? You can't change the middle one, so that's interesting. We lost a second petal there. Let's just keep going. Oh, okay, so we canceled one out there. So this one is boar, that bug, crab. Let's try this. Okay, so those are locked into place. Those are correct. These are not correct. Oh, I wonder if the pattern changes every time. I feel so bad. You can't be the crab. You must be the crab. Let's try it. Did we get it? No, we didn't get it. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Switch them all to the same thing. They're all gonna be crab. Process of elimination here is not ideal because we only get 4 tries and we gotta get 5 things. So I'm wondering if, well, then that's completely random. Let's do them all the same for now, and then we're gonna start guessing. Eventually we're gonna get this right. We hit the lever, one of the flows goes away. Did we get any of them right? We did. We got the crab right. So I'm gonna turn that to a jellyfish, that into a jellyfish, that into a jellyfish. And I'm just gonna do 2 and 2. Get lucky here. Hope we hit 1. Ah, and we hit 2. That's huge. Okay, so that means one of these is a boar and the other one is a bug. And if this is not correct, we gotta flip them. We got them all correct. Okay. So those look right. What happens if we go down here now? Are you sure you want to enter? Yes, I want to enter. That didn't sound good. It's a fish. Oh, and he just gave me the bacterium because I think we got the code right. Okay, not bad. Bacterium doesn't mean anything to us, but we did get a skin. And then look at this. Mysterious red fruit. A small and consistent passive healing for you. Wow. So look at our... We got 110. 115. Look at that. It's going up. Oh my goodness. What happens if we beat this boss again without getting it right? Are you sure you want to enter? Oh yes. Yes, we do. Music gets intense. I love it. I love it. Here we go. Game's on. Battle's afoot. Now the nice part is we got some other upgrades here. So passively, once we get too low on oxygen or too low on health, we're going to pop the ones that we have as backup ones without really needing to do anything. Uh-oh. Looks like they're healing off of the water. That's okay though. We do quite a bit of damage. We got a lot of upgrades. Look at that face. Ooh! I wish I could screenshot that face. That was terrible. Alright, so we took it down. No problem, really. We can harvest these. Are these special oxygen plants? No, they are not. Okay, so that might be part of the boss fight, is to remove those. So that he doesn't do that health regeneration mechanic. Let's head out of here. We did it. We did it. Very nice. Got more scales than we know what to do with. We're still struggling on the gold and the poo front. It's a little tough to see, but hopefully we can work it out. We do not need that backup robot for war. He was a nice to have, but I really don't see him being of value anymore. So we're just going to stop him. Nice job. And yeah, where the heck is this additional person? We should be able to find this, no problem. You see that guy down there in the bottom? I can't tell you how bad I want to figure out how to save him. We tried shooting in the air as we dove towards him and got nothing out of it. So I'm not sure if that's the strategy or not, but what I want to try to do now that we have the maximum movement speed in the game is I really want to make it count. So if we run at him and we dash dive right into him, is it going to be enough? Oh, come on. I think we overjumped him. Brutal. Head to space and see if we can't talk to this person. Maybe they're in the above us portion. Nothing there. That's her right there. Okay, alright. Gargar, the best prices, best products. And oh, it's because we have the money for the building demolisher. Well, I don't quite want to wipe out an entire island, you know? That seems a little ridiculous. Perhaps what we can do now with our extra capital is go ahead and unlock some new shops. So it's 1,000 for that one. We can go ahead and do that. Let's get that accomplished. The passive health regen is super slick. We got a lot of computer modules, probably more than we need, and we're gonna ship them up. Excellent. We get 2 more. Oh my gosh, we're about to fill up on these computer chips. Did we unlock anything for the research section of this? Ah, yes. So we need to be able to make advanced electronic parts. That's the one piece we're short on. But we have almost everything we need for nuclear technology, actually. So that's pretty sweet. As far as boss fights go, I guess I'll just keep these on me in a corner here. But we want this to be our Baterium, so I'm going to grab a control chip. Just one. And we're going to make a drone for the Baterium up here and ship it out. As well as store it. And I don't know if there's an importance to this, but for me, the reason why I'm doing this is because I know that they can't withdraw from the Baterium if you've selected it. So I'm just going to do this, and we're going to throw a route back to our Baterium container over there. And then that way, these guys are going to keep collecting. It's going to fill this up. It's going to carry it down south. We have everything we need down by us. Mutant blood flower. I really want to figure out what that's good for. Let's talk to this person. They always know what's going on. Alright, time to spill the beans. Blood flower, anything else? Nope, we know that. What about this guy? One day, I'll be so big I can eat a planet. Yep, he hasn't changed his dialogue one bit either. We can no longer sell those, so now we have to sell these. Holy smokes. Big money. We're going to accept bigger contracts here. Get the additional capital we need for space. I hate it because we're consuming a lot of these smart chips, and what we could do is really we could shut off these and probably be able to get by. But we need to be able to mass produce the smart chips before we start pushing into nuclear power. So let's go ahead and figure out how to make these in the assembler. If we drop down an assembler here, we get advanced electronic parts, takes a computer, takes some smart sight glass, and takes some titanium. And we're not really doing too much with the area above us. How are we doing on glass? I'm short on glass. Manufacturing glass? We are manufacturing glass. Okay. We got all this room up here to make these smart computers. I'm actually going to do it. We need 4 energy. Just to have them. Just to have them. Don't know if we're going to need to manufacture 3 of them. But we can get it rolling. Super lubricant, and then we're going to build a powering facility right here. And then you guys are going to get the resources you need to rock and roll. So this one is going to get biofuel. And then super lubricant. Actually, watch this. We can go... yeah, we'll do super lubricant there. And then the 3 components we need to build it. So we need supercomputers, or just regular computer chips. We need the lenses, and we need, what's the other one? Titanium. So titanium ingots and super lubricant. All right. Now we string this all together. So over here we are making the lenses. So I'm going to say, hey, you smart sensors over here. I think I put that one in the middle. And then, oh man, look at how many chips we have. That is so awesome. And then super lubricant and fuel. Just need a stack of fuel. Look at how much fuel we're sending out, and we're still overproducing. I love it. So he's going up there, and then this guy is going up there as well. Great. Love that. Now we need titanium, which is coming from this planet over here. Need you to ship out a stack of that to here, and then computers just a little bit. I don't want to send too much. Then the max quantity allowed is 400. No, we want to maximum we want to transport is half. If we do half, is it 50 or is it going to take half of whatever we have in there and send it out? Not entirely sure, but for now we're going to start with the half. And I'm just going to go ahead and jog this system here and take a stack of them. Okay, so that's rocking and rolling. We're making the chips, and it's making one every 250. Brutal. We also need one computer chip, because I'm going to export these back to me. I need to do this with steel first. One steel. All we need. Hopefully that can help catch up with the production there. I'm not saying it will, but you know, it might help. You never know. And then same thing with these guys. I'm gonna just take all of this. We don't need that many stacks at our main base by a long shot. Iron ingot. Put one in there. That'll help them catch up just a little bit there. And then let's make sure that that's still a part of the original route. It is not, so that's good. We're going to do that. Same thing with the steel. Cool. That way if we ever use it, you know, we can, and we don't need 400 stacks of it to make it worthwhile to us. Probably should have done the same thing with pretty much everything we have here, but that's okay. Live and learn. We're going to drop one here. We're going to call you computer module, and you're going to be a full stack. And then same thing with this. I'm going to switch this back up to max stack, and we're going to drop off the rest of them in there. So that's cool. I like that. And then that's going to help us consolidate a little bit better. So many chips. We got a lot of stuff. We definitely have a lot of stuff. But we need one of these, which is what we came for. We are going to make you the mass sender of chips. Where are they? Advanced electronic parts. Yep. So he's going to collect everything that kicks out of those guys and puts them there. And I'm going to swing down south here and build another storage facility for these advanced electronic chips. Three is good enough. 3 is good enough. We got more jelly. We're going to need to make more jelly, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of these juice balls and fire up the production again. Oops, didn't mean to go there. I'm doing this because we might need more glue. And I don't know how many more jellies we're gonna need. So I just want to make a couple of them really quick. Once we have those advanced computer chips, we're gonna push into the nuclear power. But then we'll save that for another episode. I think that's gonna be enough. Okay. 21's good. 21 is good. So here's the guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20. Time to go to war. Goose is a hot commodity. The battle against the aliens. Next stacks. Nice. And then I'm gonna help him mine a couple of these. Whoa, don't dismantle. Cool. A couple of jellies. That'll do good for us. Alright, and then, now that we have all of that accomplished, we're starting to get our little chips. Let's take 20 Baterium. Ooh, can I do that? Here's our 20 Baterium. And 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. And do something we've been traveling a long distance to make. We're gonna unlock nuclear tech. So this gives us a Baterium power plant. Use Baterium batteries to power the island. Cell capable of stabilizing energy for generation can be made in an electric furnace. And then stores a huge amount of energy, a Baterium battery. All of that is now available to us, and we will take a look at what that does for us in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Stick around. It's gonna get crazy. Peace!